A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Baylor Bears offense will be first on the attack. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Throwing, Lagway. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Payne. Could not make his way to the corner.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Nice play to knock that one down.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Out wide round, it's Coleman. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Lagway to the air again. Fires on the move. Holds it in, the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Lagway to pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go play action with Lagway. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Left side is Coleman. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, is licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. They'll run this play from the pistol. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Out wide right, it's Bear. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him, just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you, don't be too aggressive.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
2nd and long here. Looking to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback. And
whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Run. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun on third down, Lagway. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Lagway to throw for it on fourth. On the move. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. And the Bears have it with a first and 10. Hits inside. It's Payne. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Lagway. Look out. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to...
Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quick give. It's Griffin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Bear. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Turning it on! Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
From the gun on third down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Needs it here on fourth down. Oh, pressure's coming. Going to try to get it himself. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on fourth and short. The Ducks have it with a first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Out wide left, it's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Lagway wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the #1 team, the USC Trojans.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half of the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these 2 quarterbacks has the football last. Bit of a blown opportunity there on 3rd down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Throwing, Lagway. Out wide right, it's Turner. Past the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. All wideouts, no backs. Left side, it's James. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They've got him corralled. The Bears want to move quickly. Right at the line. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Bears are marching down the field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Wants to go up top on second down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Third and short now from their own 48. Trying to squeak through the pile. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think one thing...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
Here's Lagway to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Left side is Coleman. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. He'll get rid of it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. 4th down, Lagway makes a grab. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
And the RPO got him. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Gets a hand in there.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, just staying right behind him. He was able to locate the ball, get his paw out there to knock it down.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, breaks loose. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, it's Griffin. Defense all over it.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short. And those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting them.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Griffin. Finding some. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Ducks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback. Getting it out quick.
Tempted. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Lagway unloads to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd and long right here. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Miller. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pass to 6. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Lagway wants to throw. They're all over him. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Straight ahead, it's Turner. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand, they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Touchdown, Baylor! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Here comes the heat. He gets away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Second down, going to throw it. Left side, it's Griffin. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Griffin. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Second down, gonna throw it. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ducks. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing, Lagway. Got his man downfield. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Rolls right. Unleashes one. Right side, it's Miller. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, these are those situations as a defense, you know exactly what's coming. I'm going to play deep. The ball goes up in the air. If it's even close to a jump ball situation, I'm not trying to catch it. I'm batting the ball down, swatting it down, getting it to the ground so I don't get one of those miraculous tips and catches for a touchdown.
Got a man in the middle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You're going to hear guys after these games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well.